After months of back and forth to get bipartisan support, President Joe Biden says he is elated at the infrastructure bill passed late last night. The president is calling it a monumental step forward that would create millions of jobs. But how will that bill impact San Diegans? News 8's Heather Hope gets answers from a local congresswoman.
Steve and Kirsten, with so many aspects to this massive infrastructure bill, many San Diegans want to know how will it impact their roads and their daily life. Well, Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs offers insight and gives a timeline.
There are so many amazing things in this bill for us in San Diego.
Breaking down the big bipartisan infrastructure bill, Democrat Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs, who represents much of central San Diego, says the $1 trillion investment in roads, bridges, and transportation could start to take shape locally sooner than we think.
One of the things that's really exciting about this bill is actually it gives a lot of discretionary funding to the Department of Transportation so that they're able to get money out the door quickly.
The motion is adopted.
Taking much longer and well into the night. Progressive Democrats got on board voting to pass the infrastructure bill after party leaders promised the larger social spending measure would get a vote no later than the week of November 15th.
We've always said we need to get both bills done, and tonight we have an agreement that will get both bills done.
13 Republicans voted for the bipartisan bill, which passed the Senate back in August. But after months of delay, Democrats found themselves deadlocked in disagreement.
There were a few hiccups along the way. The process was a little bit messy, but it was exactly how legislation is supposed to work.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi made a last-minute decision to move forward with the $1.2 trillion infrastructure plan alone, making it one bill down and now a new plan for passing the Build Back Better bill.
Once-in-a-generation investment that's going to create millions of jobs.
President Joe Biden's plan is to update broadband service, lower cost for working families, and replace lead water pipes.
How long have we been talking about that? It's a gigantic issue.
But lawmakers against the bill say Congress can do better. Republican Congressman Darrell Issa says the bill doesn't build anything, it destroys. In a statement, Issa wrote, "This may be the biggest and most expensive bill in history, but not one line on any page will solve this administration's nonstop crises, nor help the Americans victimized by them. It will make it even worse." Jacob says California agencies will be able to submit requests to the Department of Transportation to decide which projects best align with the broader goals to get started.
And so I think in the next year or so, people will start seeing the effects of this infrastructure spending. It is a 10-year bill, so it is money that is meant to be spread out over 10 years.
Now the focus will be on the week of November 15th for a vote on the Build Back Better bill, which includes an investment in child care. Heather Hope, News 8.